NBA season heating up. Draymond Green drops truth bombs on Victor Wembanyama's MVP case. He's got some bold asterisk things to say about the young phenom's impact on the game and what it means for the league's biggest awards. You'll want to hear this take. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors are fighting for respect against all odds. With key players sidelined, Draymond Green is rallying the troops, making a powerful statement about grit and determination when the chips are down. This is about more than just winning, it's about pride. And in a game that had fans on the edge of their seats, Gui Santos explodes for a career-high 31 points to lead the Warriors to a dramatic comeback victory over the Nets. This young star is stepping up when it matters most. Finally, Ziaire Williams puts on a defensive clinic, swiping a career-high 6 steals in a tough matchup against the Warriors, but it wasn't quite enough for the Nets. All that and more, right here, right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
I hated it, and I absolutely loved it. That's Draymond Green on Victor Wembanyama making a case for MVP and his comments about defense being half the game. Green, a defensive player of the year himself, felt a mix of frustration and admiration, pointing out that it took a rookie sensation to highlight what he's been championing for years: the crucial, often overlooked importance of defense in basketball. He passionately argued that Wembanyama's bold statement forced the league and media to finally acknowledge the defensive impact, particularly when compared to how other players are scrutinized. Green detailed how Wembanyama's unique ability to shut down entire offensive schemes, while also contributing offensively, makes him a truly special, MVP-caliber talent, but lamented that such brilliance needed explicit articulation to be recognized. He even drew parallels to Evan Mobley, noting that defensive stars often need to speak up to get the credit they deserve. The Warriors forward made it clear: if you don't advocate for your own game, especially on the defensive end, you risk being invisible to those who analyze the sport. He concluded by emphasizing that fans might say they appreciate defense, but often they just want to see scoring, making Wembanyama's proactive stance even more remarkable. Don't go anywhere, because Draymond Green's fiery passion for the game doesn't stop there. Next, we dive into his defiant stance on giving up, even when the odds are stacked against the Warriors. "I'd rather go out there and get my head beat in every night." That's Draymond Green's defiant message after the Warriors' comeback win, pushing back against any notion of the team folding despite injuries and a tough season. Green emphasized the importance of respect in the NBA, explaining that throwing in the towel damages a player's reputation league-wide, a consequence he refuses to accept for himself or his teammates. He highlighted the contributions of younger players like Gui Santos and Brandon Podziemski, stating that giving up on the season would be a disservice to their development and aspirations. Green passionately argued that even in challenging circumstances, every player owes it to themselves and the game to compete fiercely, citing his own career as an example of playing through adversity. He believes that showing up and giving maximum effort, win or lose, is essential for maintaining self-respect and the respect of peers, ensuring that players can look themselves in the mirror and their families in the eye, regardless of the outcome. But the fight for respect wasn't the only story in that game. Stay tuned as we break down the incredible offensive outburst that secured the Warriors' victory. Gui Santos dropped a career-high 31 points, leading the Golden State Warriors to a stunning 109-106 comeback victory over the Brooklyn Nets. Santos was on fire, shooting an efficient 11 of 16 from the field, and his offensive explosion, particularly in the fourth quarter, proved to be the difference-maker. Despite the Warriors committing a staggering 26 turnovers that gifted the Nets 28 points, and trailing by as many as 9 points in the final period, the team rallied. In a tense closing sequence, D'Anthony Melton hit the go-ahead free throw, and Draymond Green sealed the win at the line, showcasing the clutch play needed to survive a messy performance. This win, their second in a row and first back home after a grueling road trip, offered a much-needed morale boost. with Santos providing the spark that ignited the Chase Center crowd. However, the high turnover count remains a significant concern that needs immediate attention before facing tougher opponents. While the Warriors celebrated a hard-fought win, the Nets were left to rue a defensive effort that, despite its intensity, couldn't secure the victory. We'll look at who stood out on Brooklyn's side next. Ziaire Williams put on a defensive masterclass, recording a career-high 6 steals as the Brooklyn Nets ultimately fell short against the Golden State Warriors, losing 109-106. Williams also added 19 points, showcasing his all-around impact, but his defensive intensity, along with a season-high 26 forced turnovers from the Nets, wasn't enough to overcome the Warriors' late surge. Brooklyn's bench also delivered a strong performance, outscoring Golden State's reserves 51-18, with Jalen Wilson adding 15 points and Malachi Smith contributing 12. Despite leading for much of the game and holding a lead heading into the fourth quarter, crucial late-game possessions and missed opportunities, including a turnover on an errant full-court pass in the final seconds, sealed their 9th consecutive loss. This defeat also dropped the Nets further down the standings, increasing their odds for the NBA draft lottery. What a game filled with standout performances on both sides, but we're not done yet. Stick around for a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories and your chance to stay connected. And that's a wrap on an action-packed NBA update. We heard Draymond Green's passionate take on Victor Wembanyama's MVP case and his call for defensive recognition. We saw the Warriors battle with grit, led by Draymond's defiant respect statement. Gui Santos exploded for a career-high 31 points in a thrilling Warriors win, and Ziaire Williams made his mark with a career-high 6 steals for the Nets. If you loved this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to News That for more exclusive content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.